The Beast in the East show that WWE is going to be doing live from Tokyo, airing on the WWE Network July 4th, early morning. If you're lucky enough to live on the East Coast, you'll probably be able to catch a night's sleep and wake up and watch this at 5:30 in the morning. If you live on the Pacific Coast like me, 2:30 a.m., you're screwed. You basically have to stay up all night because there's no way in the world you're going to take a nap and then get up and be able to get into this show. But the card is coming together. I've heard from some places that the much rumored Brock Lesnar return match against Kofi Kingston has been scrapped and they're going in a different direction. But the card that I am looking at now still has Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston intact to be going on to this show. But honestly, in my mind, this show doesn't look like a breakthrough special for WWE. It looks like more than likely the big drawing rights to this is basically that this show is being broadcast live from Tokyo, Japan. Maybe you'll be into the NXT Championship match with Finn Balor going up against Kevin Owens. Finn Balor making his return to Japan since leaving New Japan Wrestling to go up against Kevin Owens, the guy going after the United States Championship, basically in one of the biggest programs of Monday Night Raw and the pay-per-views as well. And here he is making his not as really his return because he's still a part of NXT. It's just hard to think of him as being a part of it. You know when the Shield came up, Roman Reigns was NXT champion, and he didn't drop the title for a while. And then when he did, he dropped it to Biggie Langston, who was still making some appearances for NXT as the champ, but he dropped it pretty fast. Yeah, you know what? I think I screwed up. I think I said that Roman Reigns was the NXT champion, but it was actually Seth Rollins. But by now, people have already dropped comments in the comment box, and I don't blame you. I screwed up on that one. But the matches on this show really aren't looking all that great. It looks just like a normal house show that they would run from Japan, that they're just setting up cameras and they're going to be airing it. Am I saying not to watch it? No, but I'm saying if you want to get a full night's sleep and not watch this show live, I don't blame you, because nothing really here is really groundbreaking. I think that's some stuff on here might be fun. That Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens definitely is the biggest match of the night. You have a WWE Divas match of Naomi versus Paige versus Nikki. This, of course, is a rematch of a match that was just on pay-per-view. That Naomi botched that spot, and now she's not able to be in the Divas title picture on TV anymore. She had that match on Monday Night Raw this week, but Naomi really wasn't doing any favors there. Not really looking for a Divas title change during that one. So in that match, I'm picking Nikki to win that one. This still has Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston. Obviously, Brock would get the win there. In a weird match of the night, you have John Cena and Dolph Ziggler going up against Kane and Wade Barrett. Kane, a member of the Authority, and Wade Barrett not. Kind of weird to see a pairing of them, but maybe that was just a house show match that was planned. That would make a little bit of sense because there's two baby faces and two heels trying to give John Cena a match on the show, but not having him work a big match that might see him get an injury. Even though he is taking a reduced role in WWE, you don't want to have your biggest, strongest horse getting injured on a show that doesn't really mean anything. From there, you have the Lucha Dragons going up against Biggie Langston and Xavier Woods. Who knows? Maybe that could be a tag team championship match. If the New Day is able to pull out and get the titles back at Battleground. Well, Battleground might be after this show, I think. So, no, screw that. That's not going to happen. And then another weird match. Cesaro going up against Diego. Man, I knew that it might take a little while for WWE to figure out what to do with Cesaro. With Tyson Kidd's injury, he's going to be out of action for about a year. So they have to get Cesaro back into a tag team action, maybe with Jack Swagger if they want to reform that tag team, or find some way to plug him in to going after one of the mid-card belts. As of right now, your Intercontinental Champion is... Who the fuck is the Intercontinental Champion? Shit. I have no clue who has that belt. I guess, okay, what happened? Let me go back and watch it. Oh, yeah. Ryback. Ryback is. Why can't you just do Cesaro versus Ryback for the Intercontinental Championship? That makes a whole lot more sense. And I don't even know what the other guy's name is, and the member of the Matadors, but what's he doing? He needs to be on the show somehow. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that's your show for the Beast in the East. This might be the worst video I've ever done. So, sorry, guys.